Okay, bee lovers, we're gonna go over here, hive number 3. We're gonna work it. Just like number 1, I put a additional brood box on it and a honey super about 5 weeks ago. So we're gonna take a look and see what they're doing. Okie dokie. This is just a cover to try to keep some of the sun off of this hive. It stays in the sun a good bit. Okay, we do not have an inner cover here. But we do have a honey super. Let's look, let's see if there's anything going on in there. Oh boy, I can hear them in there. That's for sure. They are buzzing. Nothing there. We got drawn out comb. We got a wax frame that's been drawn out a little bit, but not much. More drawn out comb. All right, this drawn out comb here got a little bit of honey in it, not much. So, nothing really happening. We're gonna put it back together. So look at here. This do look like some honey. And it is. They've already come over here and stored a little bit of honey. Really on both sides. So that's next to the frame number 2. Where it is. And then of course then nothing on the one next to it. Wet propose. Okay. To avoid heat exhaustion, I'm going to go through this pretty quick. All right, let's see what we got in this purple box. Remember, I put it on the same day. This is hive 3 as I did hive 2, which is about 5 weeks ago. And it's got bees and lots of honey. Bees and lots of honey. Oh, mercy. Ooh, Lordy. That sucker's heavy. They've drawn out this on one side and partially on the other. These were all new frames in here. Starting drawing it out on both sides. If I don't get nothing else, I'm going to get some drawn out frames for the spring. So they are working on that. They are working on that. A lot of white wax. Now I put these 3 plastic frames in here. That one's drawn out on both sides partially and got a lot of honey in it. Got a lot of nectar, I should say. It's not capped. Same here. Nectar. Nothing capped. And the same on that last one over there. It is it's a great improvement. Much, much more than the one I saw across the way. There's a lot of bees in here working this, and I do mean that, literally. Putting this honey frame back in there. With lots of honey and lots of bees on it. This really shows you the strength of this colony, that it's so much stronger than hive number one, because they've done so much more with that second box. Now this was a nuke. I got this nuke in April, around the middle of April when I got it. And you can see what it's done now. A very respectable beehive. What's not respectable is they're making it so tough for me to get in there and break that seal. Lord have mercy. Now, they bring it in pollen. Now I'm going to show you why I put another box on this hive. Look at that. That's why they have the ability to do the drawing out on that second box that they're doing. I hope I've got a good picture going there. I can't tell because of the sun reflecting off the screen. Okay, let's see what we got here. Lots of propolis, which we already knew based on what they were doing between this and that top box. Oh my Lord. This is on the side against the wall. That's brood and pollen, as you can see. This side, lots of brood. Lots and lots of brood. Mercy sakes. Spotty brood, a lot of pollen. I guess she's laying where she can get around that pollen. And they're still bringing in pollen. I just saw the bees with their pollen baskets full. Nothing here but pollen and honey. body brood and pollen, and capped and uncapped brood. All the way around the top, and more brood. More brood here. All around the top, where they've hatched, on this back side, they have is honey and pollen. So they just made a circle around it to feed those bees, those babies. Gotta feed the babies. And here we have more. Look at those, all capped. And some where they've hatched out, she's relayed. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my Lord. The frame next to it has got that much and maybe more. Almost wall-to-wall brood. Almost wall-to-wall on both sides. Man, we're fixing to have a hatch here. And you know what? The same way with the next one. Honey and brood. And the next one, which was a brand new frame. Oh Lord. It's a good thing that I put that other box on here. They are going crazy. But you know, they're not attacking me like Hive number 2. I don't know if I can get this out or not. Oh, goodness gracious. Honey and nectar. Honey and nectar. These just pouring out of here. Same thing. Just mostly honey, some nectar. Oh man, that's rough on my back. All right, we're gonna put this back together. Hey, Beth. Beth. Get off of that. I'm giving that to my wife. Yeah. I got a little honey right here. Okay, I'm putting this thing back together. I've never seen, I don't think, not in any of my hive, I've never seen this much brood. So that tells me that they're going to be exploding here in about 10 days. And they're going to utilize that upper box that I put in here a few weeks ago. So they got this bottom box full now. And there ain't no room for anything else. Okay. Just like hive number 1, I'm making a decision not to put the queen excluder back on. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to let them, at this point, I'm going to let them make their own rules. That's my plan. Make your own rules, girls. wish y'all could hear this. I'm gonna let you hear it. They are excited about me. That means they love me. Yes, it does. That means they love me. Look at them pouring out the top here. Okay, as you probably saw, I put the heat shield on instead of the cover. So here goes the cover. And here goes the heat shield. Whew. Look at those ladies. All that's got to go back into that hive that you saw was crowded. Yeah, plus all these flying around. But you know what? They're nearly as aggressive as hive number 2. They just ate me up. I walked by there to hive number 3 a while ago, and they stung me again. So, and they got a queen in there. They're not queenless. So this is Papa B. I'm telling you again, I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel, Papa B, and hit that like button, and then move over to the right there and hit the bell, and move up and hit the black bell, totally black, and it will allow you to get every video that I put out. And I appreciate you watching, and this is Papa B saying, be careful.